one man out. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Before the 0-2, a look to first, and he'll dive back in. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. A 1-2. It's sharply toward third. A leaping try. But it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Dero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, Dero, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Joey Gallo is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Next up is Gleyber Torres. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Spin and a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up. Ready now is A.J. Pollock. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that's
Matt Beatty stepping in. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Gavin Lux will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First offering. And he fouls this one off. One strike now from Cole.
1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. One out, nobody on. Swing and a little tapper. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed, strike three.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Mookie Betts is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming in. He can't get there as it falls in. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's Corey Seager as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
That's in there. Base hit. Betts rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score, and the Dodgers have drawn even. It's a 2-2 game. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Seager is on his way home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-2 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
1-1 the count now. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And it's fouled away. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch still even at 2-2. Stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Just keeping him close. The set and the 2-2. High and deep to right center. Gardner on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits. No. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bellinger is there, and he has it for the first out. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 63. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with the leadoff triple.
A.J. Pollock will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
3-0 to him now. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Looking for the K, here's the pitch. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Blake Trinan will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Albert Pujols is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch. Kyle Higashioka is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So next to hit is Andrew Velasquez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Hit to third. Oh, look at Taylor. He gathers the throw. Oh, but he beats it out. Exceptional effort out there, but that base hit puts the potential tying run at first.
Hey, that's a heck of a play by the third baseman to get dirty right there. I can't tell you how hard it is or how far a throw it is, especially when you sell out and get dirty. To get up and throw the ball across the diamond, just didn't have enough time to get that one done.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
Just hung in there on that one. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in safely. Velasquez leads off first with one away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Down the third baseline. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the second run will score as the lead will change hands now at 4-3.
The batter.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game. After being down by 1, D-Row, that base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Here's Joey Gallo now. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Pitch is popped up. Pujols just to the right of the mound. And he makes the play to end the inning. 2 runs on 3 hits, no.
For the Dodgers, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
First offering on its way as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Bouncer to the left side. And there's one down now. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Mookie Betts. He doubled his last time up. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. But right at the shortstop for the second out.
Number 5, shortstop, Corey.
Now it'll be Corey Seager, singled in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch.
0-1.
A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts has a read on it. 1 away. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Turner has it. Throw on the first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Next for New York, number 63 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. This one's flared down the right field line. Betts coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Hit to short. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is all set for the bottom of the ninth.
Down by one, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for one or two big swings to make it happen.
So with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed, the very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2-1 to count to Trey Turner. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And this is taken for ball four. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
The catcher,
Will Smith is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you. This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Chris Taylor is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high, hard fastball.
And he is in there. Start to think about a pinch hitter. Here's what the Dodgers have remaining on their bench. Steven Souza will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The count is 1-2.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Struck him out, so a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 63 is credited with the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victory.